Hi people, how's it going? I'm Jenny.
KB here.
And
You're very needy. Because you get it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
She's always with the puns over here. So yeah, today we are going to take a look at a part of the show,
Arcane,
where one of our beloved characters, like her most beloved character, is going to do something big to take care of another beloved character. Yeah, let's take a look.
Here we go.
Oh, look at Caitlyn's
I know.
eyes. She's so sweet and she's so concerned. Vi looks really badly hurt.
I mean, she's practically, if you look at it, she's bleeding out. So, yeah, she, her complexion and everything. Girl's having a real bad time of it.
Aww. Pobrecita.
Is she alright?
Caitlyn's like freaking awesome here. She's kind of like a hero, is all I'm saying.
That's fine.
Like, it's cool because she comes out like with her hood on and everything.
That's true. If we go back to that, she does have her hood on.
Yeah, she comes out like looking like real cool with her hood on, and then the way that she grabs her gun and just
she just like, it's almost kind of like very similar to you take out the sword like this. She takes her gun like this. It's just like, damn, that foldable gun though, that rifle, it's crazy.
And that's like, I've heard it said that it's like an extension of her. And
yeah,
you
that's
can
what I feel
tell
like.
That it's like really something that's just so natural to her.
It is something that's natural to her.
Right?
And it was watching.
Look at that! How she just grabs it.
Exactly. It's like she's.
Awesome.
It's really cool too. And technically, she's got it in like this little case too, so it's like a sheath.
Oh,
and then she's unsheathing the gun.
Yeah. That's true. Battle ready.
Yeah.
Battle ready, Caitlyn.
Easy. That's fine, right?
She's just
look at her. Notice like when he says, "Oh, that's Vi," then she gets even more defensive. She's just like, "Yeah, I'm just kind of pointing this gun toward his general direction," and then he was like, "That's Vi, right?" And she like narrows in like really suspiciously. She's definitely in Vi protection mode.
She is.
I'm a friend.
She's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
She seems pretty surprised to hear that.
She
Because
does.
she was like so in defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least it was. I mean, I owed her.
Oh, that's part of
life.
why. Part of why she's so surprised, I think, is because she sees that he is like looking the way that he is.
Yeah, definitely because of how he looks.
More
Yeah.
than that, I guess.
Aww.
And then she's kind of like considering. You can see her like the way like that, and she's like, okay.
She's bleeding. She needs a doctor.
She's talking to him, but she's still holding the gun.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that she kind of feels bad for him.
I feel like she does too.
She like, not that she pities him, but she's very compassionate.
She is.
So I think that she's feeling like some compassion for him.
Yeah.
But like mainly compassion for Vi right now. Because she's like, oh, she's bleeding. She needs a doctor.
She does.
So you can see it in her eyes that she's in like compassion mode.
Not so simple to come by around here. I'm sorry.
She's still holding the gun.
Yeah, look at how good she is with that gun.
Like even when he hops up, she puts the gun up too.
She pulls it up, yeah.
But
damn,
I do know someone else who might be able to help.
Her waist looks really good in that last shot too. Just throwing that. Look at her waist.
Wow.
It looks so good there.
Yeah, yeah.
Just saying.
Exactly. Man, that's a Yeah,
what?
You're gonna distract me. Let's not be doing that right now.
She's a big fan of Caitlyn.
I am. And
That's
she
so
still
cool.
doesn't put the gun away. She still was holding it up, but now she has it down like this.
Yeah, that's true. Look at those chimes
This
also.
are really cool.
Like, those chimes are so cool.
Look at these crystals right here.
I'm a big fan of oh my gosh, I'm wearing my crystal.
Hey, I got one too.
Crystal power. Yes.
Ailment.
And this is really cool to me.
Yeah.
I'm interested in herbalism, so
yeah.
to see an apothecary like that is really cool.
Yeah.
That's how I wish I could be like. Someone like, just like, hey, what do you need? Bling!
I'm gonna go concoct it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go concoct
Not gonna say anything, just close it.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Customer service?
But
What's
look at
that?
all these. Look at all these. You got all these different, like, crystals and everything. It's just really neat. Yeah. And that's like the little chime that he hit on to get the attention of. I would almost want to see like what the rig is up there for her to know, you know?
Yeah.
Because we don't get to see much of it.
That's true.
Helps people here with this.
Why would you take something that does that to you?
Oh, she's feeling really bad for him because he is helping her as far as she knows.
Yeah, and you can see the look on her face too.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Oh, and she still has her little injury right there. It's almost healed completely though.
Yeah.
She's in better shape than
Jinx,
Vi.
though. Yeah, that's true.
That does that to you.
I just wanted to feel what it was like to be somebody.
Wow.
To make other people afraid. Instead of...
And just look at her, like, her eyes and everything. Like, she's still just, like, paying attention to him, and she just looks so, like, caring.
Yeah, to be honest with you, this is one of the best pictures I've seen of her eyes.
Yeah.
Her eyes look so pretty.
Yeah, they're very striking color. They're just like they're like a blue kind of greenish color. It's just really pretty. When you see Caitlyn, your direction goes right to her eyes. For me, at least. If I look at her eyes, because it's just so striking. She's got the dark blue hair, dark eyebrows. Even her outfit, for the most part, is dark. But this right here is just like, shink!
Yeah.
Right in there.
And I think it really says a lot about her as a character. How she's the cool colors. And she's like water to Vi's fire, passion. Yeah.
Trade.
She doesn't know how this works. I
No,
think
she
that's what's
doesn't.
going on. She's like, what do you mean trade? How does this all go down?
Exactly.
Okay, so there's that moment. She looks at it because she wants it so badly. I think that she's like, I do think she has the instinct to just grab it.
She looked like she was going to, and that's why I believe she was pulling it away. Because, yeah, Caitlyn probably would have grabbed it, because she's just, like, in that much desperation. She's just like, listen, I'll help give you whatever you want later. Right now, I gotta save Vi, you know?
Yeah. What do you have to say? What do you have to say so far?
She's just giving her extension of, like, so this goes back to, like, obviously we know this rifle is a big deal to her. It's in her family portrait, for crying out loud. But I can't help but be remiss to Ruby when they talk about how a weapon is an extension of yourself, right? For me, it's Caitlyn. She's always had this rifle. You know, she had it when she was little, and she has it when she's older. And she doesn't even think about it. She's like, I gotta trade something. She may have something else of value, but she doesn't even think about that. She unloads the gun, and she's just giving this away. Also, it's her only form of protection, really. As far as we know, she probably can do some hand-to-hand stuff too, but she always uses her gun, right?
Yeah, and we can tell already that she doesn't feel safe.
She doesn't.
Because she had that gun aimed at, what's his name?
Huck.
I keep wanting to call him Hank, but it's wrong. She had that gun aimed at Hank the whole time. Huck. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's Hank.
Handkerchief. Just kidding. She had that gun aimed at Huck.
The whole time.
The whole time.
And Savika, like, she always has her gun, right?
Yeah.
She even had her gun when she was going to the prison. This is her gun. This is a part of Caitlyn. This is not just
and
a
it has
weapon.
her family crest on it.
It does.
You could see
but
it.
it's such an important, like, heirloom or whatever it is to her. It's a treasure of hers. It's, once again, in her family portrait. We see it when she's younger, when she's with Grayson and everything like this. This is a huge, huge deal. Like, you're giving something this important for somebody that you don't even know that long. But you're going to do whatever it takes to save their life.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. This is insane. I didn't even think, like, she's kind of like, oh, wow, like, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't notice that.
She's like, damn.
She's like, all right then. I'm not going to question this. I'm not going to think twice.
No, because here's another thing, too. Besides, like, you know, the attachment she has to it, I'm sure it's a very valuable weapon.
I'm sure.
So,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And I think that this moment is very telling about Caitlyn's character as a whole, is that she's very giving.
She is.
In a world where, especially in the Undercity, it's very give and take.
It is.
So they're like, hey, I'll do for you, you do for me.
Right.
I'll trade you this for this.
Right.
Whereas Caitlyn's always had. She hasn't had to exchange or barter in order to get what she wants. She's been able to use her family name, use her influence, and be able to get what she wants. And I think that's why she feels so in a way, like, secure and safe, and just giving so freely. She gives to this lady, but really by giving to her, she's giving to Vi.
She is.
You know? And that's how she is with Vi.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons that Vi is so intrigued by Caitlyn, because, like, even though Vi is, like, trying to teach her how things work down there, like, you have to make them think that you have what they want.
Yeah.
In this case, she does think that Caitlyn has what she wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, and I think Caitlyn is doing exactly what Vi told her, but in her very Caitlyn way.
Yeah.
Of being like, hey, I'm used to having plenty. You know, I'm used to not really needing to think so much about what am I getting out of this. But I need this. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it.
So funny you mention that, because I literally was thinking the same thing. It was the scene when she's telling you have to give people what they want, right?
Or make them think you have what they want.
And I'm like, she's actually giving something.
Yeah, so she's not doing what Vi, like, when Vi was giving her that advice, she's like, oh, just pretend you work here. That was like a fake way.
Right,
But in this way, she's like, oh, well, I have something of a lot of value.
Exactly.
And so she's giving it away in a real way, which is very Caitlyn.
It is.
Caitlyn's so real and authentic.
Yeah.
She's just...
That's how she is.
Yeah, that's just the way she is.
And see, even if she tried to take it, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have done anything. So this woman is smart. She has a little thing on her ear. And she's like,
thank you. I really...
Oh, see, and that's another very Caitlyn thing, is that Caitlyn has manners.
Of course.
She grew up very polite in polite society. So she, oh, thank you. And this person closes her out.
They're like, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, they're like, this is all that was needed. It's just like the exchange. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I thought that was when we first watched it. And I was like, oh, she's trying to say oh, yeah.
I know. She's so sweet. But again, it shows the difference. It definitely shows who she is. That she's a really caring person, but also very polite.
Yeah.
In a world where, like in the Undercity, where it's like, ooh.
So, we were initially not on the same page on this, but when we go back to this scene and I pause it, I really want to give our new friend Huck / Hank. Because I was very much online. He was somebody that Vander looked out for. He was somebody that wanted to help Vi.
He was.
But he's now been shimmified.
Honestly, too, I think that they did this for a reason.
They don't do anything unless it's like for a reason.
For a big reason.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's to show, because you see him as like such a noble, honest, even like nervous, you know, but like you just see him as one of the good guys.
You do. Yeah. And the thing about it is, like, he's the only one you can kind of tie to Vi's past, because...
That's true.
So, more of a thing, I'm just like, there's absolutely no way. I'm not going to get into it yet, but there's no way. But now I'm starting to change my mind.
That he's going to betray her. That he's...
Yeah. I was really hoping not, but...
But you see this moment where he's eyeing it, and you know he is addicted.
He's addicted to Shimmer. Look at him. He's completely addicted to Shimmer.
Yeah.
But when you see him looking at it with his eyes, and you're just like, oh gosh.
And the thing is that you know what he said. You know what he said is true. You know that he had so much respect for Vander. He, I'm sure, cared about Vi, but he still does this. And I think that this is an expression of the state of the lanes.
Yeah, the way it is now.
The lanes were a place that Vander made credible and respectable and more honest. And now that Vander's gone, Benzo's gone, Vi's been locked away, they're like the old regime, and there's no one but Silk Code running the place. And so here we have Huck, who was really in, and we've seen as one of the good guys. Yeah. We've seen as someone noble, and there was no one to step up and really take care of him and the other people of the lanes the way they needed. Right. So this is what's become of him.
Well, as he said before, because Caitlyn asked, like, why would you take that? You know, I wanted to feel like I'm somebody. He wanted to be strong. He wanted me to take care of himself, but this is what it did to him. And it's actually heartbreaking to think about it, because, like, this is someone who truly did care about Vi. Yeah. You know, he's like, that's Vi. I want to help her. Yeah. But the addiction is too strong. It's too much for him at this point.
And that tells us also a lot about Shimmer. Oh, yeah. Because we've seen more so like the destructive qualities that it has on other people. But he shows us, he's like, oh, I'm someone that you saw like and kind of cared about and rooted for.
Yeah.
And now you see that it's affected me physically, but also my mental, emotional state, and also my sense of morality. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Let's go.
He looks hungry.
He does.
To see a friendly face.
No, you go ahead. She knew me when I was still... Anyway, I don't want her to see me like this.
Which I believe he does.
Just tell her I'm sorry about everything.
Aww.
Okay?
It's interesting because he talks about how he wanted to make other people afraid, but you see him, it's like even though he took the shimmer, the long-term effect is that he's very the opposite of that. He's very meek. He feels bad about who he is. So we see all of these destructive qualities of the shimmer.
And the thing is, though, here's once again compassionate Caitlyn. She doesn't even know him, really. He helped her, and she just grabs him for a hug because she's like, you need a hug, you know?
Aww,
He's talking about how, like, much of a monster he is and wanting to see him. What does she do? She hugs him.
I'm getting goosebumps
Me
about
too.
that.
Me too.
Yeah, Caitlyn's so sweet.
She really is.
She has such a good heart, and she just cares.
She really does. And
Here she was aiming her gun at him.
Yep.
And now he's, like, feeling down.
Yep.
And so she goes in and
hugs
gives
him.
him a good hug. Oh, it's like a good hug, too. Look at his face. Yeah, again, this is Caitlyn who's giving. She has enough that she feels like she's taken care of, and now that's just how she is.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel like she needs to look out for herself or be worried for herself. She feels like she has it in her to give.
Yeah.
And give freely instead of wanting something in exchange. And he's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Look at him.
I know. What was
he
that
looks
hug?
completely perplexed.
Yeah.
He was not expecting this at all. Yeah.
Okay. Oh!
Hey y'all, thanks for watching with us. That clip is pretty short, but a lot happened. Everything in Arcane, like, it just speaks volumes, huh?
It really does. And, like, to go back and just, like, kind of take that piece by piece, and my whole, like, view on, I want to call him Hank, Huck just completely just changed. All it took was just a still frame with him and his glowy eyes looking at that shimmer, and I'm like, oh no!
You're like, there it is! Yeah.
Yeah, because before we were at, like, she's like, oh yeah, he's the one that did it. I'm like, did he though?
I don't want to think he did
I don't want to think he did that.
She didn't want to believe it.
No,
I think
really
you kind
wanted
of deep down probably thought, but
yeah, probably.
like, I don't want to think that happened.
Yeah, but that scene is just so powerful.
Yeah.
So very powerful.
It is. Yeah. What?
What? You're cute.
Oh, okay. You're cute too. And you're cute.
Yeah.
If you're watching this now, you're also cute.
You're also cute.
You heard it here. All right, you all. Thanks so much for watching. And if you'd like to see more of our cute faces, and we'd like to see more of your cute face, then please subscribe. We look forward to connecting with you all again soon. Sending so much love. Till next time.
Later.